Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing another gameplay video. This is taken from my stream, so if you hear any voices in the background, that is me, past me, from the stream. I'm playing Victor into Rise this game. This isn't a smurfing game, this is from D1. Again, playing Victor into Rise. I take Phase Rush in this matchup because you're never really playing for laning phase against Rise. You never have kill pressure on him, so you just are playing for the team fight. Also this game, my Kindred does get a little tilted and troll a little bit, and we still pull out the win in the end, which is nice. So laning phase against Rise is generally pretty boring. You're just going to try and get as much mana flow procs as you can. Again, Rise and Graves, I believe, is the enemy jungler versus Victor Kindred. They destroy us early. Since Rise has all of his reset with his E, he does way more damage than me, and has hard CC that's reliable. Well, me landing my W early is very, very unlikely with some kind of setup. Okay, good. We're trading, trying to get our Q procs off, proccing mana flow. That last Q was a little awkwardly timed. It was just as my mana flow came up. I'm also worried about the Scion top lane. I assumed at the start of this game he was going to be doing the inting Scion strategy. So I was worried about dealing with him late game. But I don't remember if he does, actually. But I assumed that at the start. I also assumed my Kindred was very, very bad for our team comp. Everyone else on our team is fantastic. We have a nasty team fight. Ezreal, Senna scaling monsters. Malphite great engage. Victor, nice scaling control mage. And then there's Kindred, which is a little awkward. It would have been nice to have some other like CC setup jungler, but we don't. So yeah, we're getting shoved in early, which is expected. Rise's wave clears way better than ours. We see Rise TPing top lane. I don't have W, so I can't try to stop it. I just got a Q auto off. I look top lane. That doesn't look very good for me. And Graves is already collapsed. My Kindred's just dead. There's nothing we could do. Our Malphite's way too low to do anything. There's no way we win that. And my Kindred spam pings me, and he's the tilting already begins from him. We'll pull out a quick mute all, but then I unmute pings so I can at least communicate with my team a little bit. If anyone's ever tilted on your team, just mute all. It's a lifesaver. Rise has double buffs, which makes this very, very awkward. Malphite does get a trade kill top lane after TPing back, which is nice. He, does still die to the Graves in the end, which is expected, but at least he gets the trade kill and some of the XP. Did Kindred not wait for his mark to appear on a scuttle? I can't tell if Kindred's mark was on bot scuttle or not. I don't think he waited long enough. I'm not sure though. I pull the wave, which is nice here. I have TP if I ever need to reset. I do have to worry about a dive, though. I do have an extra health pot. I have one ticking, and I have an extra one, so I should be okay. As long as I don't get poked too low like that. Alright, I'm in a very awkward predicament. I do want enough for last chapter, though, on my first back, because I'm very close with Futures Market. You need 11-20 if you're CSing well. So I'm staying for the one more minion wave because I'm greedy and I want my last chapter. We know Rise doesn't have teleport, but he did have double buffs, and we see Graves, so we feel safer. The reason I mentioned his double buffs is because, so if he didn't have double buffs, it would have been totally fine to shove that. There's no risk. But since he does have double buffs, he could just be sitting in a bush. Could have been sitting in a bush waiting for me to hard shove and then freeze. And then I would be forced to burn TP. I should have TP'd the tower. That's... Yeah, so I could just go execute now. Yeah, no, that wasn't good at all. TPing top for the wave is fine. I missed the whole wave, and I don't get the kill, though, because I hesitated and then also didn't TP to tower. Which was pretty bad. I ping my mid tower, so Malphite goes there. Since I'm already here, there's no point in wasting this XP and CS and running back there. So we just lane swap for a little bit. Guess I should have TP'd to tower. So I do want to hard shove this. This wave is slow pushing. I don't think I need to ult the wave though. Laser should be enough with lost chapter damage. Scions are in top lane now. Ooh, Scion ult. Okay, Scion trolled that. Don't even have to burn flash. I was ready to flash out if the Scion Q actually started channeling properly, but we got a good gravity field off. Okay, we control ward, and then we're heading back middle. The wave's resetting. So we're fine to head back to our lane. Malphite going for the kill with Kindred. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I guess he thought he could burst with Kindred, but I mean, realistically, he should have waited for me. I know Ryze is incredibly low and doesn't have teleport, so I'm just going to hard shove. We see Ryze recalling there. There's Graves. Kindred's bot river there. Grabbing, I believe. Scuttle. So I was trying to posture to let Graves, scare Graves off so he wouldn't just walk directly to it, which we did do. So Graves did have to go the long way. Around through his jungle. Okay, we cross the tower. Ryze is back. Team's fighting in the blue side for some reason. Not okay, they're just being annoying. Alright, that's fine. Our laser actually does damage now, so we can poke relatively alright. Sounds missing, but he doesn't have R. Okay. Kind of close to my upgrade already, which is nice. CSing pretty decently. Not great, but decent. Okay, we see Scion and probably Ryze there. Yeah, there's Ryze. Malphite gets out fine. I just ward to watch the rotation back, and then I go back to my lane. There's no way Malphite and I are collapsing without Malphite R. If Malphite had R, I think we could fight that, but without Malphite R, there's no chance we're winning that fight. Okay, I don't really know where Ryze is, so there's no point in hard shoving. Until I have laser upgrade, there's no point in hard shoving. I let my team know that his teleport is back up, because they TP'd for that early fight. Top lane, so his TP is up. Actually, no, it's not up. I'm trolling. He doesn't have Cosmic Insight, so his TP won't actually be up yet. His TP is probably not up for like another 30 seconds, I would say. I didn't time it exactly, but it's without Futures Market, that cooldown is so long. Or Futures, what am I saying? Without Cosmic Insight, that cooldown is so long. Okay, we get the stun on him. He flashes out. Nice. Ryze no flash now. Cosmic Insight's actually so massive for Summoner spell cooldown. It's actually nuts. It gives you 45 seconds shorter cooldown on flash, and depending on what level you are with TP, it's like a minute 30. Around there, depending on what level you are, because TP's cooldown scales down with levels. But yeah, it's so crazy. We finally have laser upgrade. So yeah, I'm fine just wave clearing easily now. This lane's been pretty boring. We're just trying to farm as best we can. It wasn't CS too great. I shouldn't have just lasered immediately. I guess I was scared with my HP of getting dove from Graves, so I just wanted to laser the wave and back up. But still, that's not the right way to farm that. Even if I did want to do that, I should have just gravity fielded. So I do go Sorks. We have Sorks Lost Chapter. I debated on going Merc Treads this game because Ryze root and Yuumi root. But I don't think that's enough for me to go Merc Treads. Since Scion Q and Scion Ult are knock-up, Merc Treads don't reduce the stun cooldown, because Tenacity doesn't work on knock-ups. Okay, bot lane getting screwed over a little bit. I don't have TP up for 30, so I'm just going to hard shove middle. I start rotating down now. I should just be shoving middle. I don't know why I'm rotating down. Yeah. I don't waste too much time, which is good. Kindred's there watching for the rotation, so I'm fine to go for a plate here. I was going to ward there, but control ward there, but then I see Kindred sweep it. We should dive this. We should dive this right now. Kindred, and the Kindred's tilted. If the Kindred wasn't tilted and like upset at me for him inting early, we could have dove that Ryze very easily. He has Kindred ultimate. Even if Graves is there, we can kill Ryze. He doesn't have flash because we know he used it earlier. We have the damage to delete Rise, and then Kindred should be able to back up with her ultimate and live. Okay, we do force Rise's teleport middle there, which is nice, because he was so low, he was scared about getting towered of. So he had to recall and TP back there. He could have gambled us not tower diving him, but honestly, any smart player would assume you're tower diving him, which we should have done. What am I doing? Okay, that was a little odd positioning, but we still hit him with everything. Okay, my team's on Dragon now. This should be might not be a free Dragon, actually. There's Graves, and the bot lane's now collapsing. I was going to say it's going to be a free Dragon because we see mid lane and bot lane there in their lanes. Okay, they get the Dragon. We get a kill on Graves. Graves went in by himself, which is a little bit of a psychopath play. He should have waited for his team to collapse. His Senna was like just about there. He trade back one kill in the end. Yeah, this is just kind of troll. I should just go back middle. The moment we really got the Dragon, I don't think I should have roamed down. The Dragon was already got. The fight should have just been over. There's no point. What am I doing? What is this? Just recall. I have TP. I'm wasting so much time. That wave could have been crashed in mid lane already. We could have gotten a plate. I cancel my recall again. What am I doing? Yeah, Ezreal question mark pins me, rightfully so. I would question mark pin myself, honestly. Okay, and then that Kaisa went to stop my back, so I guess I had to do something there. We get Yumi ultimate for nothing really. Greedy back place there. I was just trying to spam it, and I'm probably gonna have to TP middle now. Yeah. I could have held my teleport, and I could have gotten a plate and a good XP lead middle, but I decided to waste, like, what was that, 40 seconds bot lane at least. Should be a dead Rise, though. He doesn't have flash. Oh, JK, I don't have ultimate. Never mind. I used ultimate bot lane. If I didn't use ultimate bot lane, that would have been a dead Rise. But I got my back stopped and then tried to go for a play on the Kaisa. Okay, Rise is poked pretty low. He doesn't have ultimate. Malphite's doing really well against Sound top lane. Honestly, considering he got screwed over pretty early. Okay, I mean, that's pretty low. Okay. We spam ping that Graves and Rise are coming bottom, but my bot lane doesn't really listen. They're sitting back a little bit. They're hovering back. It's actually fine. Yeah, okay, they're fine. They're playing a little stiff. I don't have teleport, though. I could have had teleport for this play. We see Graves. Rise is probably hanging around there. Oh no, he recalled and came back middle. I think Rise was walking down bot lane, but then recalled after he saw them back up. And then Graves probably like counter jungled and then headed to bot lane. He has full Everfrost already, which is a little unlucky for me. If him and Graves are there, I'm locked down pretty easily. And then bot lane died of that anyway. That's so bad. Like, they knew he was there. We pinged them 10 times that they're coming. We pinged it. They knew they were there. The wave was even coming into them. There was no reason for them to step up. They literally just had to sit under their tower. And then try and fend off the tower dive whenever it came. Which I think they could have done. I think that's the best play. Instead, they try to fight outside of their tower and just both die and lose the wave. Getting a little close to Leandri's. I have pretty good CS. 128 at 14 isn't too bad. Malphite's here. This should be, yep. If Rise didn't flash the Malphite ultimate, he burns his flash after trollingly. If you get hit by Malphite R there, you're gone. There's nothing you could do. You had to flash the Malphite R. And then our Kindred ints on Herald while we're making plays middle and then spam pings us again. I should. Do I mute the Kindred pings here? I honestly should. I try to not mute pings because I want to see people's communication, but... Okay, and I'm typing to him. That's never good. He's so upset now. It's actually hilarious how bad he is. Man's is 75 to 150. He's done a lot. He's getting totally jungle diffed. He's super tilted and super upset at me. We're basically playing this game 4v5. At least he's not AFK. Okay, San ulting into our base. And then Kindred jumps in the way of it. Mr. President, we're going to tank the hit. Even though nobody's there behind him and he just dies. Sion's game plan was to ult through our base and then ult down to bot tower. I don't think Kindred should have tanked it. Or if he did want to tank it, he should have tanked it under tower instead of in the middle of nothing. I guess it's honestly fine him trading his life there for Sion. He's useless at this point anyway. So you know what? Actually, that is okay, honestly. Okay, Senna, don't really know what Senna and Ezreal were doing there. And then nobody feels like taking ownership, so everyone just spam pings other people. Sounds about right. Herald mid lane. That tower's gone. Do I get cannon? Ooh, juicy cannon. Nice, we got it. Okay, my Kindred and Malphite are top side of middle here. So I'm posturing on the top side of the lane in case the Graves wraps around through Raptors to gank me. I'm posturing top side so I feel safe. And then Ryze has no idea what Ryze is doing. Literally no idea. This Ryze's positioning is so bad. Like, it's so weird. He knows his team's bot side on Dragon. Like, he's by himself there. There's literally no reason to be there at all. You just got Herald, tower middle. Like, what are you doing? Even if Sion was directly on top of him, that's bad. Okay, bot lane. Senna getting caught out. Again, in a weird spot. Don't really know what he's doing. I'm building towards Zhonya's here. They do have a lot of healing on their team with the Yuumi Graves, so Oblivion Orb here honestly wouldn't have been bad, but I decide Stopwatch is more valuable here. Which I guess is alright. I'm going to need healing reduction though very soon. Like, maybe even before Zhonya's if I don't use the Stopwatch. So our farm's good, we're 3-0, we're honestly feeling pretty good to carry this game. It is at a really awkward spot. Graves Yuumi is so cancer to deal with. Like, Graves gets so tanky and then heals so much with the Yuumi on him especially. That heal cut's going to be super valuable. We ping Ryze, heading bot lane. I posture to follow. We see Blast come back, so we're just going to hang out middle. Should be a dead Sion top lane. Kindred has ultimate this time, so it's okay if he tanks the Sion ultimate. I start walking up because the way Sion was walking there, it looks like he was posturing to flash over the wall. But I don't even know if he had flash. So we go back middle, farm the wave, have TP in case something happens bot lane. We see Graves in our red side jungle there with Ryze and Yuumi. Hopefully our bot lane backs up, that'd be smart. This is scary, I don't like this at all. We know they're in our red side here, this is so dangerous to walk in here. Caught out a little bit. I get my ult and root on him. I flashed to my team, that's good. Oh my god, we're all hitting this Graves and he's not dying. Holy crap. It took us so long. That was all 4 of us hitting the Graves there and it took us, what, like 6-7 seconds? Oh no. He looks like a mind goblin. Oh no. He's gonna get me. But still, yeah, that was alright, I guess. I got caught out. I got my R and gravity filled off on the Ryze. We Zhonya's and then flashed to our team for safety, and then I guess I should have postured my R, like moved my R towards the Graves after I flashed, but it was already on the Ryze following him. If I had healing reduction there, that would have been a lot easier. I already used my stopwatch.
No.
Oh no. Oh no, it's coming. I can feel it in my bones. I already used my stopwatch there, so I really wanted the Zhonya's to survive before the healing reduction. I still have TP. That should be a dead Sion bot lane, I hope. Okay, Sion's ulting into the Kindred. I decided to TP. Okay, Sion to it's okay, yeah, bit of a bad TP. I should have waited till I saw one more person. No. Cut the clip. Cut the clip. He didn't get us with that. But yeah, I should have waited till I saw at least one other person other than Kaisa and Sion. The Sion was just dead. Kaisa was basically by himself. I assumed Kaisa wasn't alone, but I should have waited to see someone else before I started my TP. Kindred psychopath walking up there. Oh my god. And then Rise is there by himself, even though he
actually stayed there by himself?
Ugh, the Rise's positioning is so bad. Like, I'm pretty I don't know what he's doing there. We literally just saw his whole team there, and then Kindred decides to face check the bush anyway. But everyone else, I guess, dashed over the wall or recalled before him. And then he just sat in the bush, dying.
Okay, guy, sure.
Okay, Senna taking farm. Alright, great. Don't I have Oblivion Orb in base with Futures Market? Or at least I'm very close to it. A little scary here.
Yeah, wait for me.
Now if I looking to ult the Kaisa, but he gets away. We're posturing for dragon. This is our third dragon. Okay, nice. Good laser check. We see TP. We really have to space the Sion ultimate here. We see Kaisa on the top side there. Good gravity field. I gravity field and then run into the Sion Q because I know by the time I get in range of it, the stun will have activated. Or he would have used Q. We don't get the dragon. I missed my laser on Graves too. I Zonya's just to buy as much time as possible. Just to try and hold them there as long as possible. We still go, what was that, 3 for 3? We lost the dragon, not great for us. Graves is in an awkward position. Ezreal is caught out. Oh, if that Yumi Q hit him, I think Graves gets the kill. Okay, I have healing reduction now at least, so this should make fighting the Graves a little bit easier. Senna had healing reduction that whole time though. I don't know if it was applied on him. Is the thing, because it only lasts 3 seconds from him while lasting 7 seconds from me because of Leandre's.
Yeah, he did. Wow. It's weird. I guess he's 40.
Like, I apply healing reduction for 7 seconds since Leandre's deals magic damage, if that wasn't clear.
Oh. Wait, what was that? Oh shit, Scott with the slime! Thanks, my dude.
Nice. So TP's up in 38 seconds. We're going to side lane until then. There's no objective up other than Baron.
I appreciate you. How else would I stay by?
Malphite, I'm pretty sure, has the TP. Yep, TP's up for Malphite, so he's going to side bot lane.
We're checking over here.
I'm in a little bit of a scary spot.
No control ward here, I think.
Get some vision before I step up.
Sounds bot lane.
The only spot that could be now is in the lane bush.
Fry star on, so I gotta
And I am worried about that. And I am worried about getting collapsed on by Rise ultimate.
wolves, I guess.
So I do just back off from the wave and go farm jungle camps, which I think is the smart call. We see Rise bot side there. Okay. I think it's still the smart call to back off there and not shove that extra wave. Because if Rise ult on me with Graves, I'm just dead. Even with Flash and Phase Rush, I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
Y'all guys are sad. I appreciate y'all.
After we sell in bot side and middle, though, it would have been fine to go back to top lane. But now I'm hovering middle because I assume my team's going to fight, which I don't think that's the correct call. Malphite's pretty much our entire engage, so I should be side laning. Yeah, I wasted a little bit of time. After I did wolves, the moment I saw them bot side and middle, I should have just danger pinged my team and went top lane to shove the wave. Okay, we see Rise here. Okay, Ezreal, Senna, don't know what the hell they're doing. Probably getting caught out. Yep, there they are. I should have TP'd to that tower the moment I saw Malphite TP, and Malphite should have waited for me to get there before he R'd. That was troll on both of our parts, I guess.
If I went immediately,
I should have insta-TP. The moment I saw Malphite TP, I should have insta-TP'd to the tower. No hesitation. Because I know Malphite is the entire setup for our team fight. If he gets a good R off and I'm there, we should be able to demolish them. But if he gets his R off before I'm there, there's not much that they can do. Alright, Kindred's in their red side. Being a goblin, I guess. I don't know. Being a mind goblin. Okay, Baron's up. That's probably Baron there. There's no way we can test that. I don't think there's any way we can test that. Wait, Scion's not helping them?
Another one. Okay, wait. Yeah,
I think that's a little greedy from Scion. I think Scion really should be there. Wait, a nice poke.
he dashed.
Get a good... We just R off. Okay. This honestly isn't too bad. We're just sitting here being a nuisance. Being a nuisance, yeah. We get Scion. Oh, no, 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 no. I should have pathed towards my tower, not towards river. That was so bad. So I assumed Kaisa was going to R me the moment I got hit by Kaisa W. So I was going to flash over,
I thought he was gonna arm me.
thinking I could live against Kaisa, but then I Zanya's because I run into the Scion, which is troll. If I ran down there instead of up to our jungle, like...
He missed his W!
Oh, okay.
Where's
I got scared there because Ezreal missed his W on the Graves. I thought he was going to actually turn it, but they still got the kill in the end. But yeah, if I ran down there, I think we for sure...
Void next.
I for sure live if Kaisa didn't R,
Maybe Death Cap or full Morello. We'll see.
because I would have been ahead of them enough to be able to walk away.
Okay, I'll just... I'm gonna do this.
And then Malphite was also there. I should have for sure run down.
Do you guys like my sub sound?
A little bit of an int play,
I don't wanna put
but we did stop the Baron.
it was from when we
I mean, it was good until I passed towards the Scion. Okay, we get Scion teleport top lane, which is really good.
I'll go. Okay.
And then Kindred and Kindred gets caught out.
That was Razor.
Well, no, he's literally there.
Okay.
Okay.
Third dragon there.
We should have just given Dragon. It's only their third Dragon. It's not Soul. Like, there's no reason to die for that. And they died before our team even got there, and then Ezreal dies in the end. Okay, Scion R's to tower. I should hold my R until he starts channeling his Q. Which I do good, since Victor R interrupts channels. That Scion Q counts as a channel. Okay, nice sidestep. Yeah, this Scion's just dead. He doesn't have ultimate. He suicided for the tower. I think he was hoping he'd be able to get me and tower there. But did no. We save Malphite ultimate as well. We don't have to burn that, which is super nice. Okay, now Baron is up again. Malphite has ult this time. Even though we don't have a team, Malphite does have ult. As long as they're not bush cheesing, which they honestly could be.
I love inting, dude.
And we see they're not okay with blue trinket. Alright.
Don't have
Yeah, that's actually not terrible.
Oh, Malphite's still.
Since they weren't bush cheesing me, that was okay.
My fault.
The enemy team throws Baron again. Okay, I'm lasering to zone off.
Burst it.
Oh, this is such a coin flip.
He's gonna steal it.
We don't even need to take this coin flip, honestly, but here we are.
Can we get him?
Okay, Kindred ult. We get the Baron and the Graves. Really, really nice.
We did it! The coin flip, we did it!
We won the coin toss, yeah.
Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Void stuff.
Not good plays at all, but we should have just stopped them from doing Baron and then not done Baron after. Once we got them off of it. It's so coin flippy.
Still not-
Or if we did want to do Baron, we should have warded over the wall and tried to zone off the Graves.
Super coin flip.
Because we still had Malphite R.
I'm not surfing the gym at all. I'm just going to
We could have been hovering at that wall while Ezreal throws, while Malphite like cues the Graves if he gets too close. Because Ezreal and Senna weren't there quite yet. They did get there in the end, and they could have thrown stuff over the wall as well. But oh well, we win the coin flip this time. I don't ever like 50-50 smiting unless you're super behind, which I don't even think we're behind that much this game. Like, yes, we're behind, but we're not behind that much. Okay, Malphite TPing bot lane. I decide to... Oh my god, Malphite missed R. Okay. This time I don't hesitate, I just... Okay, nice. Interrupt the Scion Q again. Yeah, it's so annoying for Scions against Victor, if you're smart with it. Like, you just R all of his crazy Q knockups and he's useless if he misses R.
Okay.
See, I TP there immediately without even really looking at the play. I just kind of see Malphite TP, so I TP'd. Because I was quite worried about the same thing happening on that last tower. That last play at the inner tower where I TP'd and I hesitated. So I guess it's okay to TP there. I could have been top lane taking that tower, but I guess it's fine. Grouping with my team to make sure it's guaranteed.
Oh no.
Malphite just came up and then he dies mid-R. We should just back off here.
Just get out. Just get out.
We got inhib, we're happy. We're utilizing Baron.
Nothing's up. Just nothing.
I did go full void staff since Malphite is AP this game, by the way. I didn't mention that, but yeah, he is AP Malphite this game. so their team's stacking a lot of MR. Okay, Graves don't. Oh, I have no idea what the Graves is doing.
This guy's a little bit
That was a tilt play from Graves. Just literally going in 1v3, or 2v3 with Yumi, but basically 1v3. That was so troll of him. I think the Graves might have just... And then, does Rise get caught out? Or do we get caught out? This is such a risky fight. Oh. Kaisa makes it out just barely, but so does our Ezreal. Really random fight. Like, we're not fighting over anything. We should just went middle. We still have Baron. We just pushed that tower. If Ezreal was healthier, that'd be free. That'd be a free tower right there. But since he was low, I don't. Okay, I'm looking to go Death Cap last item. I ping blue buff. Oh, Kindred actually does give me blue buff. See, we don't.
Yo, that blue buff, where's it fucking going?
We didn't flame the Kindred a lot. We did, like, we said one comment, I think. But we didn't really flame him, even though he was super tilted. We just muted all and kept playing the game. This is a very, very easy game. If you get upset and, like, start flaming the Kindred, it's very easy for him to AFK or run it down. He did troll, but he kept playing. He trolled early pretty hard and was really, really upset, but he kept playing the game at least. Even if he's making troll plays, he's still attempting to play the game. As long as he's not actually running it down. Okay, we're looking at a pretty good spot here. Team fighting in blue side. I don't have teleport. I have to rotate over, yeah. Team fights at this point will decide the game, so I have to rotate to the fight. Okay, now if I don't use R, this is really bad. This is really awkward as well. I burned my R early. No. Okay. Nice juke on the Scion Q, but I burned my R a little early. I should have waited for Scion there. There's Graves. Am I dead? Yeah. Graves flashes after me. I'm dead. That was such, like... I don't know what that was. And now they have Soul. They have Ocean Soul. We just... That was so bad. Like... People fight for such weird things. Like, so random. It's fine to fight over Dragon, but, like, you're literally in their blue side jungle 1v4ing. Malphite R-ing by himself, basically. Like, if we just do that slow, their team's screwed. Like, if we just sit on Dragon, we don't force it, we don't make it a 50-50 smite, we literally just sit on the Dragon and just wait for the supers to push bot lane, we're fine. We're totally in a commanding situation, but instead we decide to throw.
10% of their health every
so now they have 4 Ocean Dragons and Soul. So they're basically fountain healing everywhere they go. Glad I have a full Morello now at least, so that'll help a little bit. Oof. Okay, so now this game's very, very losable. Just from that one team fight there. I just have to live in these fights. I can't get caught out by the Graves. But Graves and I both don't have flash this time. And if I actually have a team there, this should be... What is Rise doing? Oh no, that's fine. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. Not yet. We see them middle, so we decide to clear out the wards. Okay. Now the Rise. This Rise, I think, insta the game right here. Again, blindly walking into River while they have 0 vision. Holds his flash so long as well. And then dies. Yep, he's gonna die. The Rise literally just lost him the game right there. And then Malphite lands a nice R on Kaisa.
We did it.
That Rise positioned poorly, like we just go bot lane and end. We don't need the minion wave middle. But yeah, that Rise got caught out so many times that game from just really random positioning. Like he doesn't look at his mini map. Okay, we got lucky there, honestly. That was we threw, they threw, back and forth. We're playing catch this game basically. We end up coming out with the win in the end. Good Victor R there, stopping that Scion Q. That would have demolished my team after the Kindred R was off. Alright, thank you guys for watching this game. I appreciate it. If you enjoy this, you can come stop by my stream. I stream most days at 9 PM Eastern. Link to that will be down below. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Thank you for watching. See you next time.